My name is Richard Bromwell and I'm a director at Charterhouse Auctioneers here in the beautiful market town of Sherborne in Dorset. And we're going to do our monthly walk and talk around I think it's about 1,000 lots for the auction on Friday, the 19th of June. It's all available to view on www.charterhouse-auction.com, and of course you can always bid live through the sellroom.com as well. But that's not what you want to know about. You want about the wonderful 1,000 lots, tens of thousands of bits and pieces we've got coming up for auction. As usual, we have a broad selection of ceramics and glass here. We've got a really nice collection of crested items and commemorative items which come from a house in Newport in Wales that we cleared, so we do travel very, very far. So hundreds of lots of ceramics and bits and pieces. Again, coming up through here, there's a large amount of mugs. Now these were quite inexpensive to make new, and all across the top shelf, that's all one lot, estimated about £100. So if you're doing a flea market, car boot, or want an instant collection, that could be the lot for you. So running up through here, we've got glass, we've got Orifors glass, which, let's face it, you probably can't see a great deal on that, but it is a very nice Scandinavian glass here. Nice little lot there, lot 41. There's about 10 pieces there. Most of it's pretty plain, but estimated again at about £100 there. And we have Chinese ceramics, we have Worcester, we have Dalton, all the way going up through there. And going up on this side, because it's a collector's sale, we've got some really good, interesting items. Now we've got here what is my bone crusher. It's a Fijian Bawai pole club, and basically it's a warriors club. So, no, that's my warrior impersonation for the day. Sorry, it's not that good. And that's estimated about £1,000. Huge amount of interest in it, and that was designed for crushing bones in a battle. And having waved it around the sale room, it could certainly do that. So we have swords. We have this. This is an interesting thing. This I've never seen one of these before. It's in our business. You never know what you're going to see. And this is a powder casket. So you've got your lid, you've got your inner lid, you've got your inner lid, and then in the inner lid, you've got all your canisters, and there's about 5 more little ones in there. So a little late entry coming for the sale, sort of good £300 to £500 there. We've got swords, but also up here, which I think is particularly interesting, coming from a client in Bournemouth, we've got a wonderful collection of around about 30 lots or so of fire memorabilia. So just come up a little bit more. So if you ever wanted to be Fireman Sam, I think is this a good look? No, okay. Head's a little bit
speechless.
Head's a little bit too small, but we've got really quite interesting. This is a corridor little pump here. It's a Merryweather famous, and this is unusual because it's actually cream painted. So when you had your country house, you didn't always want your red hoses and bits and pieces. So, you know, that's been farrowed and balled up, but that's actually as it was new. We've got fire buckets, we've got some wonderful Shandon Mason and Merryweather lamps here. We've got lamps that have come off of the fire engine, that's the horse-drawn fire engines, and bits and pieces like that. We've also got grenades. These are grenades for extinguishing fires, so the chemicals in it pretty nasty, I should think. Certainly much more than water. And we've got hoses, so you know you really can be that sort of fireman for the day there. So interesting collection from a client in Bournemouth. And coming on round here, we've got lots of clocks. So we've got new clocks, we've got old clocks, we've got a nice Asprey retail barograph here. We've got a Jaeger-LeCoultre Atmos clock here. Again, always perennial popular clocks here. We've got skeleton clocks, we've got novelty clocks. His eyes go left and right as it ticks along there. So good selection of clocks. Again, down here, much more miscellaneous, some pictures here, some textiles. Again, a lot of interest in these Chinese textiles here. We've got teddy bears, we've got dolls. He's certainly been pre-loved, hasn't he? He's been through a few world wars, and basically he's had open heart surgery as well, but he needs some more work doing on him there again. So little teddy bears and more dolls. And these are great. We've got a bust of Napoleon, a lovely bronze bust of Napoleon there. That's do sort of £300 to £500. And these are interesting. These are probably late 18th century Dutch carved wood figures here, possibly off a newel post there. So those are certainly quite interesting. So that's the back sale room done. So follow me on through here. And we've got lovely selection of Fusee dial and other wall clocks. Lovely portrait of Wellington up here as well. And today we commemorate the Battle of Waterloo. That's right, yes. Over here we've got some of the guys standing around pretending to work. We've got a huge selection of dinky toys, trains, models and bits and pieces. And up through here, going to quickly jog through the furniture. You're watching him. I'm sure he put something in his pocket then. Up through here we've got satinwood, we've got mahogany, we've got rosewood. We've got a sweet little child's chair here, so if you're a doll collector or teddy bear collector, that's the sort of thing you want really. A divine little late Victorian painted satinwood work table here. Sweet little thing. That's a good sort of £300 to £500. But over in this other corner is where my favourite piece of furniture. We've got lots of rugs and chairs. We've got lots of long case clocks just over here as well. All the long case clocks all showing across there. Wonderful little collector's display cabinet. So when you've got your coin collection, your medal collection here, this is just the sort of thing you want to put it into. Wonderful, wonderful Victorian mahogany collector's cabinet there. But this is my favourite piece of furniture. It's a lovely little kettle stand made of mahogany. I think basically in parts 18th century, and we've got an estimate of between £400 and £600 on it. Judging by the number of people who've been in, picked it up, turned it over, had a good look at it, I think that's going to do particularly well. And also from the same client, who's a lady who is moving, come on through, don't worry, it's all right, is this wonderful oyster veneered chest of drawers. The oyster veneer is a really unusual cut veneer here, and we've got an estimate of about £1,000 on this chest of drawers. So who says brown furniture is dead? We don't. So that's wonderful then. Down here is more furniture, chest on stand, centre tables. We've got a couple of baby grand pianos. That's about as good as you're going to get from me, I'm afraid. We've got pond yachts, more chest of drawers. We've got stamp collections. I'm just going to whiz through into the corral in here and have a chat about those bits and pieces. Someone's put away. Right. As a collector, sir, we've got a wonderful selection of coins, medal stamps and bits and pieces. This is a very fine Second World War military cross medal group, and the most interesting about this chap is that he was very, very early in the SBS, a special boat service, and I don't know if you can actually see this here, but that's him just there doing some parachute training. As a group of medals, there's his father's First World War medals, there's other bits and pieces to go with it. It's probably good £4,000 to £6,000, but again a huge amount of interest in that. We've also got a good deal of coins. Now the sort of standard joke is, how much will a £2 coin make at auction? Well, it makes more than £2. That little gold £2 coin there, little Victorian one, sort of around about the £400. So again, not always the face value. Then over on this side, we've got some more of the commemorative items which have come from the house we cleared over in Wales, and lovely early. It's William IV. Yes, sorry, early William IV commemorative jug here. It's chipped, it's cracked, it's crazed, but it's still worth a good £200 or £300. Very, very nice early commemorative wares there. We've got more ceramics, we've got some Bezic, we've got Dalton bits and pieces, and over in this cabinet here, we've got possibly one of the most oddball things I've ever seen made into an ashtray. I still don't know why they make ashtrays out of wood, because I think that will probably just burn, but a wonderful colour on this little Mouseman or Robert Thompson little Mouseman ashtray here, and that's estimated around about sort of £70 or so, but a lovely colour. I hope you've enjoyed the quick walk and talk of the auction. As I say, you can see all the lots available on www.charterhouse-auction.com. Thank you.